today. So rainy and so gloomy. That's so gloomy. We're here. Hello, welcome live in community of the lives. Hello, welcome. How you guys doing today? Well, there's nobody in here yet. Let's welcome and accept source. Get into the. We'll start pulling cards for the overall energy. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this channel, every cell of this stream or live. I thank you for your presence. May you lead and guide the presence here. I appreciate it. May we read the truth and only the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers move forward into self-knowledge, out of stagnation, into knowledge of the universe and their connection to it. Whoa. Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear the rain today? It's raining. And do you guys hear it? Is that going to be annoying? I didn't even think about that. Hi, Let Explore, hello. Rudy's hello. Welcome in here. Welcome in here. Can you guys hear the rain falling on the card? Okay, I'm going to start pulling for overall energy. How you guys doing today? Wait, half of you guys, it's the evening for you? Haha, I stole the sun from you. Haha. Girlish or Girish? First card we got is the guidebook. Are you cosplaying Sakuna? I don't know who that is. Who is that? Which anime are they from? I am not. But I wish I was cosplaying. That sounds like fun. Hi, Sling Your Finger. Welcome back in here. Appreciate that you made it today. I appreciate it. Rudy said, what is wrong with my nickname? Oh, should be Rudy. What the heck? Ooh, who be messing with our stuff? What the heck? Why'd they change it back? They're like, no, never mind. They're having too much fun in there. We can't. We gotta give them some beef. Rudy, why did your name change back? What the heck? Miguel says, hi, can you do me next? Well, Miguel, if you stick around like 30 minutes, I'll be starting to pull individual cards, but right now I'm doing an overall energy. So if you want a card, be here in 30 minutes about. Okay? And then you could be the first one that I pull one for. In your current energy, we have the High Priestess. Miguel, you said you're in trouble. Uh-oh. What'd you do? Hopefully we can help you. Okay, you will be back. Okay. Oh, you'll stick around. Okay, you could be the first one that I could pull one for today. We have the Eight of Pentacles in your future. In your future. Let me see here. Guidebook in your past. The High Priestess in your current. Eight of Pentacles in your future. Oh, you seem really intuitive. Especially with the guidebook and the High Priestess coming out. I might have to post more details, but... And then the strength on the bottom. one of your like skills, one of your strong suits is intuition. Possibly even I don't know the terms, but like seeing into the future. Or like being able to see into the next room like without opening the door. I don't know what the terms for those are, but it's very like it's very major out here, the energy. So it's um I can't find words. Anyways, let me pull clarifiers already because this is very vague. In the future, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Possibly you want. I'm not sure. Let me pull clarifiers. Rudy said reconnect dot. What the heck? I wonder why they did that. Testing no, test. Why is my name not going back? Rudy is getting mad. I would get frustrated too. I'd be like, what the heck? I want my name to be my name, and why are you changing my name? Miguel said they feel intuitive. Well, maybe this overall energy is for you as well. We'll see. We'll see if it resonates or not. Let me pull clarifiers. Clarifying the guidebook in your past, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I've been having so much fun. I'm so grateful for this community, for real. You guys make life fun. And I actually wanted to say this. I've been realizing the last few days that you guys are exactly what I needed. I needed like some support in my life, and you guys are exactly what I needed. So I'm so grateful and I'm so happy. Clarifying the High Priestess in your current energy, we have the King of Swords. Oh, and right away, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in your future, we have the Four of Swords. Oh. Vandar said, you need help? Well, are you here to give me help, or are you just here to be a judgeful person, huh, Vandar? Huh? Anuvra said, hello, hi, love from India. Hello, India, welcome in here. We're happy to have you. Let Explore said, we need some rude names here to scare some bullies. I know, we need it. We need we need the bullies to be bringing attraction in here. Somehow I need to make them mad. Oh my goodness. Rudy bro, they changed their name again. Hopefully it doesn't change back again. They said, now that's better. Oh wait, I already pulled clarifiers. Let me see here. So the guidebook in the Knight of Pentacles in your past. You seem like a very reliable person. It almost feels like definitely people look up to you and are like come to you for answers about certain topics. I'm gonna have to get into detail, but you also like in your work environment, you may be used as the example a lot. And or you train the new employees because well, it feels like you're not afraid to work, you're not afraid to do extra work and or pay attention to your work. Not everybody is like that. Some people just get in, do whatever they were assigned to really fast, really quickly, and then get out and get their money. But it seems like you really pay attention to the details, whatever job it may be, whether it's like the simplest job that there could be, but you almost do it like you're doing it for source or doing it for the person or whoever, whatever you believe in, whether it's spirits, ghosts, and or like God or whatever the heck you guys believe in. You try your best in everything that you do because you know it's like karma, even if it's like part of your job, like making money. You know that if you treat, whether it's an object or people's items, their food, the service that they're getting, if you treat it with respect and like you're doing it for somebody important, that karma is going to get returned to you. You're basically just being a really good human, and that adds up. hmm. I like that because that's healthy for society. King of Swords, clarifying the High Priestess in you're definitely intuitive in your current energy. Most definitely. And you know this about yourself too. You're very aware of it. Others may also know this about you. My nose got itchy. Um, you may, I don't know. I don't want to say you're a tarot reader, but you're definitely somebody in the community that people can come to find the truth. Somehow people know that you see things clearly, that you see things from the bigger perspective, or the like the bigger picture. You see through people. Huh. Okay. I kind of want to pull some more clarifiers in a bit. And also, I want to say, because in the past we do have the guidebook and the Knight of Pentacles. You've definitely been in some sort of environment for a long time. Like you've been there and people have seen how much effort and dedication, time, focus, energy you give to the work. But also over time, the people in this environment have seen how you have seen the truth behind people. Um Maybe there was like some coworkers that were not being truthful or something along those lines, but you were always able to see the truth. Like the truth always came out, and you were the one that was like the first one to say it. I don't know, you're very trustworthy. Your community really trusts you. Hmm. I don't know what kind of environment are you in? I'm kind of curious. I am kind of curious. Guidebook? Possibly somebody who teaches and or leads. Guidebook. You teach something to people who are complete beginners at something. What do you teach? I want to know. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe it has something to do with education. Well, obviously education, but possibly like study of books education, not physical being learning education. I could have said that a lot better. Trust me, I know. Okay. King of Swords, the High Priestess. Let me read some of these messages and then I'll get back into it. And then we'll finish it up and then we'll get into individual card pulls. Let's see. Rudy's back to fighting mean people. You guys really be at war here. Be really fighting people. Sad said, "Hello, lady. Are you the Illuminati?" Nunya Noon says, "Very Virgo." Are you do you have a lot of Virgo placements? Is that what you mean? Or were you referencing the reading? Rezul said, I like your tattoos. Thank you. Appreciate that. Larry said, hi. What kind of bug do I remind you of today? Oh, I love being a bug. It's fun. I love to morph into a bug. It's fun for me. I'm gonna pull a clarifier for your past energy. The guidebook clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Because I kind of want to know what aspect that you work in. I want to know which subject it is in this universe. In your future, we do have the 4 stars clarifying the 8 of Pentacles. You're very, I don't know, this kind of feels like yesterday's energy, or I forgot which energy, but really current, or I can't get words out today. It's okay though. Feels like an energy that we've had recently. You're very dedicated to your work, and no matter you're going to keep working in this. Brain, hello source. Why is my brain doing this today? You're gonna keep on working in this environment regardless. It's something that let's find out what it is, because I want to know what it is. You're very at peace with your work too. It's almost like your work brings you your peace too, which kind of I really like that, because I was thinking, somebody asked where my happiness comes from, and I kind of went home and I was thinking about that question, and there's literally so much aspects of why I have happiness, that I can't just be like, oh, it's because of this. No, it's literally like layer after layer after layer after layer. But for you, But I was thinking you guys as a community also bring me that happiness. If you guys were not here, I maybe I wouldn't be that wouldn't be a part of my happiness. Happiness is very complex, but for you, it definitely stems from your service to the community. You're very happy that you get to help people in the way that you do. It brings you fulfillment. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, the guidebook, we have the Knight of Cups. Wait, so this was describing what you do in the Two of Cups? Are you like a marriage counselor? Are you something having to do with like couple therapy? It almost feels like that. The Nine of Cups describing the guidebook, the Knight of Pentacles, you may just teach people how to find fulfillment and or joy. It's like you've definitely not been this fulfilled and happy your whole life. You definitely had struggles, but through those struggles you found a way to find happiness and joy, and you're using your experiences to kind of guide people into that. But I have a feeling it has to do with like couple therapy, but you're teaching them how to find individual joy, happiness, and then come together and kind of co-create as independent people and not codependent on each other for happiness. Okay. I'm glad that we got it answered. What the heck you're guiding people in? This reading is for a or like a couple counselor or marriage counselor, something like that. Interesting. I never expected that to come out. And that makes sense why your intuition is so respected within this workspace. Because even though like people like you see through people, even though like partners are trying to prove that this is correct, but you see right through them, you feel who they truly are, like you feel the feelings coming off of them. Well, whatever intuition, you may even like get images or flashes of the truth, and you're like, I don't believe what you're saying right now. That's definitely not the truth. But you like probably do that mentally. Look. Okay. Okay. Knight of Swords and the High Priestess. And your current. I'm gonna put one more clarifier for this. Let's see what comes out. The Ten of Pentacles. I feel like in your career, you've definitely been able to aid people. And like after they have sessions with you, after they come in to see you, majority of your customers have like either did complete 180 turnarounds and or they just were able to build co-create and building success with each other, like major success, major, I want to say home family foundation success. The people that see you definitely are able to understand their families more. Also just work with them. Get on the level that you should be when it comes to family. Being able to hear people, understand people, but also bring joy to the table, not being somebody who is like in like negative energies, and then you come to the family table in your negative energies and that's what you share, and then everybody's like, oh, negative energies, but more like you're I love this because you know that you're working on human beings foundation. You're working on like the root cause of the problems. You're really focusing in on the individuals and helping aid the individuals so then they can come together. You're very much at peace, like you know from experience the type of influence you've had, and it brings you peace in your life. You're like, yes, I know that I've done a good job. I know that I've done my best in life. I know that I've almost like fulfilled my purpose. Wait, I really love this reading. If this resonated for anybody, I really love it for you. I think I might be closing it out here and start pulling individuals. Do I have anything else to say? And get back to your comments. I'm kind of starting to feel lonely. I haven't been reading the comments. Anything else? Wow, well, I just want to say I am grateful for your service to the community, because it really does look like you are bringing lots of families almost together. Like you're helping aid the healing, but really it's individual healing. They didn't really even need to heal their connection. They really needed to heal themselves so that they can bring a better energy to the table to begin with. Yeah, I love that. I really love whoever this was for. I love your job in society. I love the fact that you're alive doing it. I love the fact that you even went for this job in the first place, because you could have ignored this call and went for something else. Wow. Well, whoever this is for, you're definitely at peace with your work in society or your service, and I'm really happy for you. Okay, I'm done with the overall energy. If anybody wants a card, let me know. But the first one that we actually had, are you still in here, Miguel? Are you in here still? If you are, let me know, and I could start pulling your card. Oh, Rudy said not fighting them. No fighting, everybody. Do not encourage violence. Just removing mean comments. Thanks, Rudy. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Us man said hello. Say my name, please. Us man said, I need you to say my name or else my mom is gonna not give me a donut. Is she gonna give you a donut now, us man? I'm always laughing at my own stuff. I apologize, but hey, I at least make myself happy, I guess. Nino Burgos said, "Where are you from?" "I am from the United States of Diversity." Diversity. Really, I'm an immigrant, but I do live in the United States of Diversity. Well, I was born here, but my parents were immigrants, so I'm still an immigrant. I'm a pretty fresh immigrant. I have no blood ties to this land, but I still call it home because I don't consider where my family immigrated from home. I don't know. I think that this is my home. Hey ho said cop out. You're trying to make me believe you're trying to get me to leave? Wait, are you still in here? Miguel left? Miguel, are you still in here? Carrie said they literally just came in here and the first thing that they did was be an energy vampire and say, yikes. They try to bring down my energy the first thing that they do. Peter King said, "You look good." I bet you look good, Peter King. You looking so good today. You woke up. Wow. Wow. I looked at you. You look so good. Okay. Hi, Herbal. Hi. Welcome in here. I've never seen you in here. I'm glad that you found me today. Header Highway said, "Looks like these tattoos are real." They are real. They very much are. Bugs, can you read? Rudy says, "Bugs, can you read energy of mean people to see why they are so mean?" Oh, that's actually interesting. Since nobody is asking for a card pull today, let's see. Let's ask Source. Source. What am I gonna ask? How do I ask this? Because it has to be a very specific question. Ask why are people so mean? Should I ask why are people so mean to me, or why are people mean in general? I have an eyelash somewhere in my eye. What do I want to ask? How do I ask this question? Let's ask Source. Why are these adults that come in here so mean? What's behind it, or what influences this meanness from them? Let's see what comes out. I'm actually kind of curious. I've not really done this before. Source, I welcome and accept you into this carpool. May you lead and guide me through the messages. I accept that. Let's see. Why are these adults so mean? What is the cause and the influence behind them being mean? We got the Ace of Wands with the Four of Cups. Oh, that makes sense. They're not going for what they want. They're not going for what they're inspired for. They're going after the people who are inspired. Trying to get them to stop going what they want to go for. Wait, let me see. It's like the universe is handing them options, opportunities to like do the things that they want to do too. Kind of like, I want to be here and I want to read tarot, and I'm here and I'm reading tarot. These people possibly like have things that are offered to them too, like how I wanted to really do video games, but that got taken away from me, so I did tarot instead. It's almost like, and maybe these people have tried before to start things, to do things, but they kind of face the same energy that they're giving me right now. And or the things didn't work out. Like they couldn't get them started. Or maybe they're even stuck in situations that don't really make them happy. And even though like there's always opportunities to move on, move away, bring new energy in. It's like they're refusing to see it. What are they so focused on? What are these 3 cups that are standing? Maybe it's like generational also. Like they're looking at past adults, and since them as children got like punished until they listened to these adults, until they followed these adults' orders, they're kind of following in those adults' footsteps. They never learned how to stand up for themselves, stand up for what they believe, stand up for what they wanted. It's almost like these people, these adults, feel like they were bullied children that never had anybody stand up for them, never learned to stand up for themselves. That's what it feels like. But Rudy, that's what it feels like. Also, it really does feel like generational curses, like actions that were passed down, and nobody has been able to change them yet. Possibly the parents of these people didn't inspire them to go after, or they even like kind of how my family, everything that I was interested was deemed demonic and that I was gonna go to hell for it. So me as a person, to this day, I still struggle to be like to kind of see myself and my wants clearly, because they were so repressed and even punished by force. Even though I've gotten out of these energies, but like from how my parents wanted me to act, I got out of it. But these people, I don't think that they've had the strength, and or I'm not sure why they haven't decided to evolve though. But it is because of generational actions. Anyways, okay. Moving on. Anybody want a card or a question? If you guys have, that was kind of interesting. We can do that too. Anybody want a card? If you have a specific question, if you need clarification or anything, we can see what comes out. I don't promise you that, because I'm pretty new to this, I can't promise you that, you know, that it'll be what you're expecting, but it'll be what I can give you. Regan said, "Hello, nice to meet you." They said, "I am from northern India." Hello, India. Welcome in here. I appreciate that you stopped by. I'm grateful to have you guys. Diversity from everywhere. I love it. Fingerfinger said, "Not everybody's brain is activated to be individual. A lot of regurgitating pain onto others. Sad cycle." That is very true. That is very true. Milan, your Bonk said, "Did you know in Slovenian language, book means Kdija, Kndija. Well, I know how to say book in Slovenian now." Rudy said, "Please stick to English. Please stick to English. Unless I force you guys to learn a new language." I'm gonna start talking in a new language and then you guys are gonna have to be forced to learn. Ha ha ha. um I just saw that you guys are timing people out for 886,000 seconds. That's actually pretty funny. That's a lot of seconds. Why is it specifically 86? Does that make like 24 hours or something? Hendrix, Marley says hi. You guys were like, no, 86,000 seconds specifically. God is Great said, what's the tattoo mean? Well, they got meanings, but I'm not in the mood to share right now. Sorry, you're gonna have to come back another day. Rudy Bro said, give some likes to boogers, please. Yes, everybody take your finger like this. You just pick it up like this, and then all you have to do is tell your brain, hey brain, take my finger to the like button, and then it's gonna go and then it'll press it for you. That's all you gotta do. Just tell your brain and pick up your finger, and then it'll take you there. I appreciate it. TJ said, yo, what's this channel about? It is a tarot channel. I do overall energy at the beginning, and then like right now, 40 minutes in, I'm asking people who wants an individual card pull. Anybody who wants one, you can say I do, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll be more than happy to read your energy, and then I'll read it for you. Rudy said, oh, thank you for the reading. You're welcome, Rudy. I was happy to read it. Thank you for letting me answer your question. Let Explore said the whole chat. I know all there was just deleted messages, just all in a row. They said whole chat is getting filled with mean comments. Sorry if I make a mistake while writing. My English is bad. It's okay, you guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. I love diversity, and it's kind of my bad that I haven't learned all these languages. Because imagine all diversity has to learn English. Imagine we had to learn another language. Because most people living in the United States of diversity, their only language is English. Well, not most of them, but quite a few of them, probably half. But imagine we had to learn another language. It was forced upon us. Basically, that's forced upon everybody else in the world. They have to learn English. Sling Your Finger said diversity means saying hello in any language. How can we accept diversity and delete greetings in other languages? Oh, are you guys talking about Sling Your Finger? Were you saying that Rudy said no other languages? Rudy, it's okay if people say things in other languages. Honestly, it's okay because it'll just bring attraction. I think that's fine. You can just let them be. I don't know. Is that what you were talking about? But diversity means saying hello in any language. How can we accept diversity and delete greetings in other languages? I kind of agree with that. Rudy, you can leave or mods, you guys can leave different languages up in here. I don't mind that. Let's see. Oh, Rudy said, if it's a greeting, please make it clear. Okay, well, mods, are you going to be beefing in here? I'm not sure. I think that it's okay. And anyways, I think it's okay. Wanna too said, hey girl, hi Wanna, welcome in here. You're new. This first time I'm seeing you. I'm happy you made it in here. Again, we are pulling individual cards, so if you guys want, just let me know in the comments and I will happily pull you a card. Asif said hello. Hi, Asif. Casey Steak said hi. Hi, Casey. Trash Bag said, what state are you in? We will not be sharing that because there's lots of mean people up in here. Wanatube said, sing a song for us. Let's see. Let's see, which song do I want to sing? I'll just say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Wanna. Happy birthday, dear Wanna. Happy birthday to you. I had a lot of songs going through my head, but I didn't know which one to choose. So I just chose happy birthday. How was that? Was it okay? 86 seconds is 24 hours, Rudy said. I see. They can come back and try again tomorrow. I actually really like that you guys are timing people out because I made that because I realized I made that mistake when I was getting rid of people. I don't want to delete them forever. I want them to retry tomorrow. Because everybody has a chance to evolve. Somebody who is really disgusting and nasty today could go through a serious lesson. Source could really put them through a serious lesson, and they could even go beyond where I stand. So always leave a space for people to evolve and grow. Don't put your own judgment and your own opinion on what that person is capable of, because everybody is just as equally connected to the universe. Yes, I get mad at people, and I am not going to be around some people because their choices are. And sometimes I want to beat some people up too, but don't encourage violence. Anonymous said, I don't mean anything bad. I just say that. I'm not sure what you said, something in a different language. I don't mind that personally. I think other languages are pretty cool because there's so many of them. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. And everybody created their own language. That's insane to me. There's a lot of languages, and that means that somebody literally sat down and thought of terms for every single thing that they saw, every feeling, oh my gosh. And that's a lot of languages. It's not like just one language that everybody worked on together. It's actually incredible. User. Oh, are you still in here? FP2NU60I1G user. Are you still in here? I'll pull you a card. I will happily pull your card. Sorry, it took me a while to read that. I'm not seeing you say anything. I'll keep reading and then we'll check in a few seconds. Joshua said, are you spiritual or religious? I am spiritual. I grew up in religion. Religion was kind of forced upon me, but it was not able to answer any of the questions I had for life. And the answers that they tried to force upon me didn't make no sense to me. So I do not follow religion. They don't make sense to me. Because, well, for me personally, I will let's see if they're in here. Vincent said, I'm spiritual too. I didn't see the one that asked for a reading. Wait, okay. And I forgot what I was going to say about being spiritual, so I'm just going to move on. But religion did not make sense to me. Okay, I forgot the train of thought. I had a good thought that I wanted to share, but oh well. TJ said, hello, what's up? Hello, welcome in here. You look new. I'm grateful to have you in here. Rudy said religious comments are not tolerated in this channel. Rudy, mm, like look, you can look. I think that some are fine, but I was thinking because I know that you said this earlier. And personally, reading religious comments does not represent who I am. So I was like, you know what? I don't mind that you say that, but also I don't have anything against religion and or people who choose religion. So I don't mind if people come in here and share, but if they're trying to force religion, then that's not okay. So religious comments, it really does depend on how they're saying it or what they're saying. But if they're coming in here and they're like, you need Jesus, yeah, that's not tolerated. Or if they say, oh, you're this, or they're like trying to make it seem like I'm a terrible person for not following religion, that's not tolerated. Because people are not terrible people for not choosing your religion, okay? I grew up in that same environment where the adults were like, bah, 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 people in that religion are gonna go to hell. People in that religion and that only our religion. And I was like, what? How are you gonna sit here and judge people for just trying to, like, literally just being born in a different aspect of life with different perspectives on life? And how are you gonna sit there and judge them? Because that's what they called this higher power that created this space, or that's how they viewed this power that brought this space into existence. How are you going to sit there and judge them for just being born in a different environment than you? I never understood that. Damien said, hey Boogie. Hi Damien, welcome in here. I'm trying to bring everybody together. I really want to bring community together. I really hate that people are trying to tear us apart. I hate it because I think that we can all coexist together. Like people that want to be religious, they can be religious, but the people like either atheists or spiritual people, like most of us in here, I think that we could definitely coexist without trying to force our opinions upon others or trying to, especially right now, like with Christianity trying to be forced upon politics and stuff. They're trying to force religion upon everybody, and that's not okay. That's not okay. Um, Vincent said, "Hey, my name is Vincent." They said, "What's your name?" I have trauma regarding my actual name, so just call me Booger right now. You can call me Booger. Vedi said, shout out from south of Poland. They said, you look like an elf from Warcraft in a good way. I'm happy being called an elf. That would be adorable if I had some pointy ears. Wait, who did I ask for a reading? And they were not in here, right? Yes, they were not. You guys, if you want a card pull, I am pulling cards individuals. We still have 7 minutes. We did have 30, but nobody wanted a card pulled except I answered Rudy's question. Where did I leave off? Rudy said no beef between mods. Why is everybody beefing? Is it the energy? What's the energy going around the universe? Manav Mano said, we learned another language from a young age, but in the end, I'm glad I learned English. Some Americans can't even type or spell English. That is true. A lot of them, they didn't even really go to school, or they didn't really like study the language that they're saying that is theirs. I don't know. My first language was Russian. I actually went to Russian school. Well, a Russian school in America, but English is also my second language. But for me, I'm glad that I learned some Russian. I would be sad if I didn't learn any Russian. But it was forced upon me, and I'm grateful that it was with the Russian language. Is energy? Joshua says, is energy the same as frequency? Well, I think they're both sound based, aren't they? It gives off a certain wavelength. Energy. Wait, energy can be stored? Frequency? No, they're probably different because energy is its own thing, but then the frequency is what comes off of the energy. Frequency is just the wavelength of sound, and energy, I think they're two different things. But I'm not, if that's not, I'm not sure. What do you think? Agent said, are you a witch? No, I am not a witch. I do not associate with being a witch. Rudy said, no beef between mods. Well, you guys could, I don't mind, because don't feel like you need to hide yourself. If you feel like if you feel like you don't agree with the mod, you can express that, and then I'll be the mediator. You guys can express how you feel. Don't keep it in. Don't keep and don't lie about how you feel, okay? Feel free to express how you feel. If I make you angry, tell me I made you angry. If I made you sad, tell me I made you sad. If I brought you joy, then tell me I brought you joy. I don't know. Don't hide how you be feeling. That's really influenced by X. Vincent said, I like your style and I feel like you look beautiful. I feel like you look beautiful, but I'm not sure. I feel like my brain thinks that you're beautiful, but I'm not sure. That was kind of funny. Strefa said, hi, bro. How are you? Hi, bro. I'm doing splendid, spectacular. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? Debbie Wizard said, I subscribe. Wow. Debbie Wizard, wow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. I appreciate it. I'm grateful to have you in here. You're new too. I've never seen you comment in here. Drew said, guys, stop. She looks great for 31. She looks great for a 50-year-old, everybody. She looks great. Okay, stop. She looks great. AC said, you a vampire? You a vampire? Should I be scared? Should I wear garlic? You a vampire? I don't know. What you think? Vampire's still alive? Drew said, true. I evolve like a Pokemon every day. You'll be evolving. Good. Drew be evolving. I love that for you. Sunny Trey said, how old is she? I'm 27. 27. Joshua said, where are you from? The United States of Diversity. Tech said, hello. Hello. Verdi said, how can I tell if it's a greeting or a language something mean in a language I don't know? Well, you can just leave all the other languages, and then we can guess what it says. And if it's mean, it won't really even matter, because we really can't even read it unless somebody tells us what it means. Rudy, it's okay. You can leave all the different languages, okay? Bim, bim, bim. Thank you for your services. I appreciate it. This is what we do. because I realized I have no idea who you guys are. Who are my mods? I don't know. You guys just appeared and you said hi, and then I said hello, welcome, and now you guys are here helping me out. I appreciate it. But what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Why did I start saying about mods? Oh, I said something about appreciating because, well, I don't know who you guys are, but we're gonna evolve together. We're gonna learn and evolve what each of us likes. So Rudy probably didn't want to see other languages, but then me and Let Explore, like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. So now Rudy is gonna be able to leave the other languages, and now we're gonna live and coexist because we solved the problem. How does that sound? Pretty good? We help each other evolve and we don't let each other stay in gross energies. Help each other evolve. Let's see. Weird Chinese man said, bro, how much you earn from live video per 1,000 views? I don't be making no money yet, okay? So you're asking the wrong person. We are still very new. Okay. We're already at an hour. Nobody said that they wanted a card today. I'm kind of sad. Hey, Rudy did. Thanks, Rudy. I pulled one answer today. I'm happy about that. That's already a win. And we got out of bed. We're here. We're doing it. We've been doing it. We did it every day this week. Woo! Go us. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. We woke up every day this week. On time. Well, kind of. Alyssa said, you remind me of Morgan Wade. I have no idea who that is. You said so pretty. Oh, thank you, Alyssa. You were so pretty too. I bet up in there you project what you are. You look so pretty every day. You wake up pretty. You get out of bed pretty. You go eat breakfast pretty. You go to lunch pretty. Thanks, I appreciate that. Free Minded said, just do what you love and life will be great. Time flies by. Thanks for the advice. We in the Matrix, Dad texts us. We actually are in a matrix, so quite literally. Slinger Finger says, insert Slinger Finger said, wow. I'm gonna come haunt you guys in your dreams. Are you ready? I'm coming to get you in your nightmares. Oh, let's see. How many comments are there? Quite a bit. Sorry if I'm not gonna read your comment, but I gotta get out of here to go to my immediate service to the community. Let's see. Darth Tass said, I don't really like saying blessed. I'm gonna say the way that I say it. They said, I hope you have a day that's bestowed with gratitude. And they said, you also, chat. I hope that your day is bestowed with gratitude. Yahoo, thank you, Darth. I appreciate the positive comment. That was nice. I'm not sure what that means, but Am said, I Sam evolve with you so bad. You're evolving so fast. Speed. speed evolution. Public says peace, love, unity, and respect. Yes, we are gonna unite the communities. Unite them. Let's not tear the communities apart any more than they already are. Levi said, I love you, slime. What? We a slime up in here. Thanks, buddy. Ooh, a slime and a slime, a slimy frog and a slime. Barwick said, I want a card. Sorry, Barwick, we are already heading out of here. I hope you make it tomorrow. And if I have time in the end, I'll pull you a card first thing, okay? Come back tomorrow, okay? And you said what kind of card? You didn't even know what you were asking for and you asked for it. I'm gonna get to know you. It's a tarot card. I'm gonna pull the type of energy that you're in right now, unless you have a specific question. And we'll get to know you a little bit better. Let's see. Sorry if I don't read your comment. Okay, I'm getting out of here, you guys. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you for listening. If you were new, I'm grateful to have you here. I hope you return back tomorrow. I'm here Monday through Friday, usually around 9 to 10 a.m. So I hope I'll be seeing you guys again. Thank you for all the likes, the comments. Thank you for letting me read your question, Rudy. I appreciated that. That was pretty fun. And for now, we're gonna get going, everybody. Thank you again, all the mods. Even though you be trying to beef with each other. Hey, I'll be the mediator. I will bring upon peace. I will bring peace. Okay, is that it? Okay, thank you, Source, for being present with us, and I'm gonna get going. Bye! Everybody be safe today on the roads. It's extra rainy. Well, I don't know, and where I live, it's extra rainy.